All right, everybody. I'm very excited about today because we're going heavy. It's build number 14, and we are building strength and muscle. So grab whatever the heaviest weights are that you have. I have a set of 40s, a set of 25s, and a set of 15s. And our rep ranges are going to be 6 to 12, which honestly, your high rep range is really up to you depending on what you have available. So if you only have 5s and 8s, or maybe 10s and 15s, and there's certain things you could go heavier on, but you don't have access to heavier weights, then just try to up your reps. As I've said many, many times, but I will remind you that the heavier that you go, the slower that your moves will be. And so if I'm going heavy, I'll be moving a little bit slower, so you might be able to have much higher reps, but still match my kind of time allotment. All right, so let's make sure that we're super warmed up since we are going to be lifting up those heavy weights. Start with your left leg forward straight. Your toe is going to be up. Your right knee is just a little bit bent. Hinge over both legs. You don't have to touch the ground, especially yet. First one, and then inhale, slide forward, reach those arms all the way up. Breathe deep in and out with your movements. Here's 3. We're going to just go to 4. 4. Keep your legs split. Open your elbows into a goalpost and just twist side to side. Get some rotation through your back. And then we'll go to the other side. Right toe up. Bend into that back left knee. Inhale up. And exhale, hinge. 2. Grab deep into that core. 3. And 4. Elbows bend, twist. Try to keep those hips nice and level. All right. Go ahead and come on down into a nice low squat. You can bounce a little if you'd like. And then come all the way up. We'll go 3 more of those. So we'll hit a little bit of everything today. We got some legs, you got some back. I tried to kind of group like weights, but we will be hitting some gate swings between. Just give our muscles a little bit of a second, our hands a little bit of a second between to be able to relax and stretch after holding our heavy weights. Hinge over your legs. Let's walk ourselves forward on your mat into a plank. Tuck in through the hips, grab deep into the core, and then we're going to walk ourselves all the way back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop down. Grab deep into that core, walk forward. Set it in. Find those back muscles, help push back. There's 2. We're going to go 2 more. Feel that core contract. 3. And last one. Tuck in, flex that core, and 4. All right, we're going to finish off with a cat-cow, 4 cat-cow, and 4 bird dogs, and then we're going to get going. All right, shoulders right over wrists, knees right underneath those hips. Remember to use your breath and really get movement, activation, lots of range. Be thoughtful and mindful and focused about the movements, about what's going on. 3. And 4. Okay, level off. We're going to extend and go alternating sides. So you're going to extend, just place your knee and hand down, and then switch to other side. Extend, try to find that long line of flexion. There's 3. And 4. All right, sit back into your child's pose. We're going to start off, so we're going to have 2 exercises. We're going to go through 3 sets with our gate swings between, and whatever other amount of break that you need. of rest, and we'll see how many sets of those two we get done. We're going to start off with squats and lawnmowers. All right, so I'm going to hold my 40s. You just get as much as you can. Line your knees with the toes. Lock in deep through the core. Sit your hips back. Line your knees with those toes. 2, focus on those glutes. Lots of ab activation. Here's my 9. 10. I'm going to hit 12 for my squats. And 12. All right. 5 gate swings. They don't have to be fast. Just getting a little bit. Shake out. 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to move into lawnmower. I'm going to stick with my 40-pound dumbbell. I'm anticipating 6 reps. We'll see how it goes. Once you get your reps set in your first set, then stick with those. So make sure your hips are squared off. You're going to use your forearm on the front leg to help support. Flex through the back, flex through the core. Feel the lat on the back, so the side of the back. 5, 6, I think I can go 8, 7, 8. All right. So if you're a little lighter and you're ready to go, you don't need to take as long of a break as I am. Hit it up. Your rep choice is kind of how many you can do. It feels like a struggle the last 2 or 3 reps. So it gets tough. You have to set it in. You have to focus. 4, 5, you have to really connect with the mind. The mind needs to be stronger. Tell the body, keep going. 7 and 8. All right. 1 set, we have our 5 gate swings. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Okay, back to our squats. I hit 12 last time, so I'm going to hit 12 this time. Toes straight ahead, knees line with toes. Work with your breath. Feel the glutes push you up. Drive through your heels. 9. 12. Whew. Shouldn't be feeling anything in your low back because you're supporting with your core. Whew. All right, back to our lawnmower. Heavy weight, hits that heart rate up too. Level off the hips. Grabbing your back. Pack into both sides. Here's 8. Make sure those hips stay leveled off. Lengthen through the back. Make sure you're not hunkered and rounding. So think about creating a long line through your neck and your back to the tailbone. Find the back. 7, 8. All right, gate swings. Feel so light without weight. All right, final set. Squats and lawnmowers. Lock in through the core. Flex into the back. Here we go. You got it. 6, 8. Check in with the body, head to toe, but especially your back, your core, your glutes. 11, 12. Use those inner thighs, push you back to the top. 5. Back to our lawnmowers. Remember, stay focused, both directions of the move. 5, focus that back. See if you can find flexion into that lat even before you grab the weight, before that first pull. Keep your hips leveled off. Wrap all the way around your trunk. Grab belly strong. 6, 7, come on, 8. All right, 5 more gate swings. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to take a quick down dog. Pedal out those feet. Feel your back get a nice stretch. Let's hit a standing cat-cow. Everything's feeling good, tired but good. We're off to a great start. Okay, next up, we're going to hit an overhead press and a back fly. I'm going to try my 25s. They feel very light right now compared to the 40s, but I think they're going to get tough. Okay, so your overhead press, start from your goalpost, press straight up overhead. If you don't go overhead, then I'm going to have you hit a dead row. So you're going to just hold your weights right along the thighs, squeeze your elbows up and back. Next up, we are going a back fly, but they're just slightly different, and it's really good to build that back if going overhead doesn't work for you. Okay, lots and lots of core, solid stance. Keep that pelvis in place. I think that's 6. All right, you keep going if you can. And then let's hit our gate swings. Here we go. 5. How low can you get those hips while keeping your chest up? Okay, back flies. Remember, we want to keep our spine long, belly strong. Start with a hinge, hands in front, elbows come up, squeeze together. They make just a teeny little circle, a little arch, or arc, I guess. 5, 6, I think I'm gonna like 8 for this one. 7, 8. You wanna make sure you can keep your body still with those. There's no bobbing, contorting, using momentum. 4, 5. Never thought I'd like gate swings so much. Phew. Overhead press again. If you're ready to go, hit it up. Depending on your weight selection. Make sure you're in charge of your core and pelvis. 4, work from the back, from the core. 6. Stay checked in with that core. 5. With the jumps, even when you're not holding heavy weight. When you're picking things up, setting them down. It's actually the easiest point to get injured when you're not thinking about your form and your stance. All right, here we go. Don't really worry about how high the elbows come. Just focus on that pinch between the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. 5. Doing great. 1 set left. There's a part of me that wants to rush into it, but I don't want to lose my lock, my foundation. All right, here we go. Overhead press. 5, keep those elbows back, but don't lose your weight. 6. That was an almost no-go. I chose well, I guess. 3, 4, 5. Back to those back flies. Think about what the elbows are doing. And then the hands and weights just follow. 8. Whew. Good riddance. 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's hit up that downward facing dog again. Stretch through those feet, calves, hamstrings, and back. Walk it up. This time let's twist instead of cat-cow. All right, next up, we have an overhead pull and a chest press. So we're going to lie from the ground. I was going to use 30s for this one. All right, so lie on the ground. You're going to start with your overhead pull. Yes, we are still coming up between every set to get our gate swings. So your overhead pull is core and upper back. All along your upper back is called the shoulder girdle. You need it to stabilize for posture and to keep those shoulders healthy and in check. So arms are going to be straight. Pack your low back into the ground. Reach behind and pull up. 2, 3. So it's part back and part core. 4. So glutes relax. And your low back drives into the ground, just like you do with a dead bug. Here's 8. I'm going to hit 10 on this one. So I got to 7 reps. And I was feeling tired, feeling like I had to focus, grip in. So then from there, I chose 3 more. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, back down. Gonna hit that chest press. Make sure that you still stay stabilized in the back and in the core. I'm gonna hit a glute bridge. Bring your elbows wide and make sure that your wrists stay strong and wide with your elbows, and you press right up over that chest. Check in with your shoulder heads. See if they can kind of roll back and down. Sometimes I don't like doing too many chest press because we have a tendency to roll those shoulders forward and just keep reinforcing. 2 more for 10 for me, but we reinforce that forward round. Oh boy. Okay. 10 and 10. Here we go. 3. Oh, I was going to 10. Only 5 of those. Okay. Overhead pull. Keep your hips on the ground. Set into your shoulder blades. Set into that core. Your range is up to you, how far back you go. Make sure you're setting into the back and core, not your shoulders, neck, or triceps. Focus. Build that back. Building muscle strength. 9. We're not rushing these. 10. Oh. We're going to have a faster muscular endurance day soon, so keep it slow. Focus control today. And we'll get that one soon. 4, 5. All right, back down. Chest press. Roll those shoulder heads back. Strong through the belly. Find your chest. But brace through the back. 7. Feel the work both directions. 9. 10. Okay. Gate swings. One last set. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to that overhead pull. Last set. Straight, strong arms. Focus the back. You should be at the point. You have to dig deep. Channel the core, the back. 8. Relax through the neck. 10. Alrighty. Gate swings, final 5 for today. 3, 2, 1. All right, we have our chest press. I'm not sure if I'm going to hit my 10 this time. See how it goes. Then we get to stretch. You're in control. Set into what you're feeling. 6. I'm going to call it a day. Whew. Plenty. That's plenty of chest press. All right, bring those arms behind you on a goalpost. Good work, everybody. Good work. Both knees drop over to the left. Place your left foot on top of your right knee. Keep those arms out in that goalpost. Roll your shoulder heads back. I hope you have a heavy protein meal planned for your next meal. If you don't, you should. All right, release that foot. Knees come up and then rotate to the right. Whether plant protein or animal protein, that's up to you and your body and the dietary preferences that you have, but some nice quality protein either way is highly recommended. Combined with water, of course. Whew. All right, release that foot. Extend your legs long. Extend your arms behind you. Take a deep inhale, exhale, roll it forward. And then we're going to hit our pigeon. All right, bring yourself up. Let's start with that down dog, and then we'll get into our pigeon from there. Plant into those hands. Let's lift the left leg first. Drive your chest back toward your thigh. Relax through the neck and shoulders, and then pull your left knee up to your left wrist and flip your foot to the right side of your mat. Walk your back knee that right knee back, and then settle onto the ground. Make sure those hips are squared off to the ground, parallel. Level off into those forearms. Good work, good work. We didn't have focused core and abs today, but depending on how long you've been working with me, you should be at the point where all the work that we did, especially heavy like that, incorporates your core on a high level. So we should be able to activate that core and find it and recruit it through everything else that we're doing. Weightlifting or dishwashing. All right, press into your hands, drive those hips up and back. Lift the right leg up nice and high. Grab deep into that core. Bring your right knee up to your right elbow, or I'm sorry, your right wrist, and then turn your foot to the left side of your mat. Walk that knee back. As always, I love it when you touch base with me. So let me know how your heavy day went. If you had access to heavy weights, if you enjoyed it, if you hate it. It's good to challenge yourself and force yourself out of the norm, but I also believe in enjoying your workout. So if you hate heavy weight, have fun with your midweight or lightweight. It's not a problem either. Making it to the mat, that's what matters. All right, let's push into those hands. Walk your hands back to your toes. Hinge over those legs. All right, and then make sure that you hit up tomorrow's session for some mobility and stretch. I think you're really going to enjoy it and need it. I'll see you there.